Welcome back to GTU, everybody. Why not crack open a book and start reading with the kids? It's the key to better learning. Executive Director of Elevated Charter School is here, Amy Edwards, and also college student Ashlyn Solano. They're both joining me in this sponsored interview to share more about the importance of reading. And Amy, let's start with you. This, you say, unlocks all learning when you can read.
So, I mean, reading really is the key to learning, and I brought some of my favorite like informational books, and it's everything from The Science of Star Wars, which has some really solid science in it, but also has a theme kids might like, to the picture encyclopedias. I mean, if kids embrace books, that really allows them to own their education and kind of take control and find things out without having to wait for an adult. So it's nice. And there are a lot of books that just have a lot of pictures. It's okay if they can't read every word, just the fact that they know that's a good go-to.
Just open it up.
Yeah.
Just start looking at the pages. Let me ask you this for parents and grandparents out there. How do you build a good reader?
So I think the first step is you model reading. So you show them that you also go to books or go to reading, or even reading on the internet, like that you value it yourself. And then very, very closely behind is you read to them from the very beginning, and you just give them access to books. So even, like I said, even if they can't read the words right away, I love books with great pictures. I mean, this is meant for adults, but this has so many pictures. It has pockets with copies of original documents that you can open and look at. So just letting them explore, and just so they build a positive relationship with books and with reading.
Right, Ashlyn is a BYU student now, but how soon did you start reading? Do you remember your parents reading to you when you were little?
My parents, they would read us bedtime stories every night. I loved that. I have 4 little siblings, so we loved getting read to by our parents.
So you were young when you developed a passion for reading. Okay, you know those subjects in high school that you think, I'm never using this again? Is reading one of those you do use in college?
You use it all the time, seriously. I was definitely lucky to have mentors that just encouraged me to read, and to read a wide variety of books. I think just reading outside of just like the textbooks you're assigned in school has made such a difference. Just in being able to, your professors aren't going to give you this is what you need to get from this text. Really to be able to analyze and to just pull out the key things that you need in the assigned readings and the scholarly articles that you're assigned to has really just made all the difference.
It's made you a better student, would you say?
Oh, definitely, yes.
What are you going into?
Political science.
Okay, so you want to be a
lawyer.
You will be doing some reading, my friend. A lot of reading. So how do you develop good reading skills? What do we teach our kids when it comes to how to best get the most out of the book?
Well, it starts really simple. It starts with just kind of giving them access to the book and showing them it goes so basic as to just show them that it goes right to left. I mean, these sound like really simple things, but these have to be taught. The kids don't necessarily know this. And then I believe really in feeding their interest. So there's, there might be books you don't want them to read for content reasons, but if all they'll read is graphic novels, great. There's some classic books that are graphic novels. If they want comic strips, great. If they want picture books with just a few words, get them started on whatever, and they'll build themselves up because they'll want more information. They'll want more words than pictures. So you just, start wherever they're at and feed their interests.
At what age should you start reading to your kids?
I started reading to my kids when they were babies. They were kind of squirmy and didn't seem like they liked it a whole lot, but they do, and studies have shown that builds a positive emotional response to reading that they're not even aware of. And then I read to my kids out loud even after they could read. So I read to them into 12, 13, 14 years old, just so we would read together.
It's good bonding time.
Yeah, it is.
Well, and now look, you have college students. It worked. You did something right.
Yeah, all 3 of mine are in college.
Should you read back and forth or let them do most of the reading? What do you suggest?
It really depends on the child. So I had one child who was resistant, and so I would read a little bit, and I'm a little sneaky in how I teach and how I parent. I would read a little bit, and I would stop on a cliffhanger, and she would want more. So she's like, well, give me the book. And then she would read, or if we were reading at night, I would actually stop mid-chapter and go, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to go. But I would leave the book there, and she would pick it up. So some of my kids like to read back and forth. some of them need more reading to them. I think it's more important to foster that love of reading than to really hound them, because they will build the reading skills.
I love these sneaky strategies. These are so great for parents to use out there. So she is part of a free public charter school, everyone. And if you are interested in Elevated Charter School, please go to their website. It's right there on your screen. They do lots of reading at the school, abc4.com/GTU. And our thanks to Elevated Charter School for this sponsoring that interview about the joy of reading. You two, thank you for being here. Good luck at BYU.